Happy New Year to all of you. So, kamusta na kayo? And I would like to welcome you all to 2021 and also welcome to this another episode of our monthly wellness webinar brought to you by the Center for Guidance Services. So last month, December 2020, we talk about self-awareness and our true worth. So dun sa talk na yon, we are reminded of our true worth, of our true purpose, and our true calling. So we are also reminded that we are loved and that we are very important. So for this month, we're going to continue our discussion about you. So natutunan na natin that our dignity as a person and that our true calling, our true purpose is to love ourselves and of course to love others. But for this monthly webinar, the challenge is this: how to become better versions of ourselves this 2021. So, Sacramentals, do you believe in New Year's resolutions? This tradition started by the ancient Babylonians some 4,000 years ago. So, naniniwala sila or they held celebrations in honor of the New Year, which coincided when they start to plant their crops. So, they honor their gods and they also made promises sa kanilang mga gods na that they would be better and also they would pay their debts and they would bring back or return yung mga bagay na nahiram nila from the previous year. And naniniwala sila na if they will keep their promises is magkakaroon sila ng favor from these gods. And kung hindi nila tutuparin tong mga promises na ito, ay parang mamalasin sila. And also, during 46 BC, Julius Caesar established January 1 as the beginning of the new year. And January is named after the Roman god Janus, which is interestingly, Janus has two faces. One face is facing backwards, nagsisimbolize ng the past year. And another face is facing forward, symbolizing the future or the new year ahead of them. So, this New Year's resolution may started as a religious tradition, diba? It's all about their gods and their promises to these gods. But right now, people are setting up New Year's resolutions. Ang focus na is yung self-development in order to improve themselves. But then, nandun yung issue na madaming tao na rin yung hindi naniniwala sa New Year's resolutions. Yun nga kasi madaling nakakalimutan, di ba? Minsan hanggang January lang, alright? And some studies are also saying that people can keep up with New Year's resolutions until February. And then, yung iba naman, madaling tamarin kasi, kapag, kunwari, nag-relapse or parang hindi na nila nagagawa yung resolution, so na-frustrate sila and nawawalan sila ng motivation. Kaya, hindi na nila tinutuloy yung kanilang New Year's resolutions. And then, many of our New Year's resolutions are just wishful thinking. Kumbaga, hindi naman talaga siya concrete plans or hindi naman talaga siya concrete goals but are just wishes. So, kumbaga, parang madaming tao na kaya hindi sila nakaka-keep up sa kanilang New Year's resolutions is because they are not yet ready. Ibig sabihin, madaming tao ang hindi nakaka-keep up sa kanilang New Year's resolutions because they are still not yet ready to make active changes in their lifestyle. So, kumbaga, hindi pa nila kayang panindigan ng kilos yung kanilang mga goals and New Year's resolutions. So, si Ma'am Jacine, naniniwala ba ako o hindi sa New Year's resolution? So, this is what I believe in. I believe in making active changes in order for us to become better versions of ourselves. So, parang hindi na importante kung January 1 mo gawin or December 1 mo gawin. What's important is for us to be committed in making active changes in our lifestyles. So magandang timing lang siguro yung New Year, 'di ba? Parang may new motivation, clean slate na tinatawag, 'di ba? Another 365 new chances na sinasabi nila. But actually, anytime that you're ready, anytime na committed ka na dun sa mga goals mo, you can make these resolutions and you can make these intentions for yourself. So I actually really decided to continue this discussion about self-awareness. Kasi 'di ba last month I encouraged you to make a self-reflection. Kasi 'di ba magiging self-aware lang naman tayo if we reflect on ourselves. If we reflect kung nasaan na ba tayo sa ating journey, kung ano na yung mga kalakasan at kahinaan natin, at ano pa yung mga kaya nating gawin, at ano pa yung mga pwede nating gawin para mas ma-improve natin yung mga sarili natin. So now, for this webinar, I would like to encourage you to recognize and list down the areas of improvement for your life. So ano pa yung mga gusto mong i-improve sa sarili mo? Ano pa yung mga nakikita mong weaknesses na kailangan mong i-develop? And more importantly, not just weaknesses, pero yung potentials. 'Di ba? Ano yung mga capabilities na kaya mo pang i-improve at ano pa yung mga skills mo na kailangan mo pang matutunan? So, divide these things into 4 areas: personal, school, family, and community. When I say personal area, what I mean is your health, your weight, your height, your physical fitness, your appearance, okay? Ano pa yung mga paano mo pa mas maaalagaan ang sarili mo at ang iyong kalusugan. And also, when I say personal, we also talk about your hobbies. Ano pa yung mga skills, ayan, na gusto mo pang i-develop. Ano pa yung mga talents, 'di ba, na hindi mo pa na-discover sa sarili mo. And also, your self-care plan, 'di ba? Paano mo pa mas mapapangalagaan ang iyong mental and emotional health. And also, your values and your virtues. Ano ba for this year 2021? Ano yung mga virtues na gusto mong i-imbibe? Ano yung mga values na gusto mong manatili sa buhay mo? So, list down these things into personal area. The second area is your school area. So with this, ano yung mga bagay na kailangan mo pang i-improve when it comes to your academic journey? It can be about your productivity, gaano ka ka-productive sa isang araw, paano mo nagagamit ang iyong oras sa tamang pamamaraan ba, sa tamang mga bagay ba, and also your time management skills. So next month, we're going to talk about that. And also, your grades, 'di ba? And your class standing. Ano ba yung mga kailangan mo pang ma-develop when it comes to your grades and your class standing? Ano ba yung mga gusto mo pang ma-achieve? Gusto mo bang graduate with honors or exemplary in conduct? Ano pa yung mga gusto mong ma-achieve when it comes to your academic journey? Third area is your family. Of course, you have to take care of your relationship. So, ano pa yung mga dapat mong ma-develop when it comes to your relationships and your communication with your parents and with your siblings? And the last area is your community. So, paano ba tayo mas magiging mabuting Pilipino? 'Di ba? Ano pa yung magagawa natin para mas makakontribute tayo, 'di ba, sa ating bansa at makatulong tayo sa ating bansa. So, mga senior high school students, our dear senior high school students, kung hindi ka pa registered voter, ayan, I would like to urge you and encourage you to register this 2021. So now that you have your list, your personal, school, family, and community areas, ayan, let me share with you 5 simple and basic ways or reminders, okay, on how you can stick with your New Year's resolutions. First is, personalize your goals. So sabi nila, 'di ba, necessity is the mother of invention. Kailangan nakaka-relate ka dun sa mga goals mo. Kailangan mahalaga sa iyo yung mga goals na 'yon. At kailangan may halaga, meaningful. Okay, may halaga para sa iyo kung ma-achieve mo yung goal na yon. Hindi pwede yung that's your New Year resolution, that's your goal lang kasi yun yung uso. For example, dieting, that's the number one New Year's resolution, 'di ba? And uso yun, so iisipin mo, ganun na lang din yung New Year's resolution mo, but it doesn't reflect who you are, and hindi naman yun yung kailangan mo. So you have to personalize your goals. Ano ba yung kinakailangan mo sa buhay mo? Kaya nga, 'di ba, the first step that I gave you is to have self-reflection, for you to have self-awareness. Kasi kailangan mahalaga para sa'yo yung goals mo at may halaga para sa'yo yung mga magiging achievements mo. And of course, mas maganda at mas nakaka-motivate kung importante para sa atin yung mga goals natin. Secondly is start with small steps. Dream big but take small steps first. Kasi yung mga small steps, they are more manageable and they are easier to achieve, 'di ba? Yung mga small steps na magagawa mo towards your goals. And of course, it can lead to long-term success kapag paunti-unti lang, pakonti-konti lang, pero na-achieve mo sila. Okay? And it can be more motivating for you dun sa mga small wins mo. You have to recognize that these small wins na consistently done, this is your long-term, or this will lead to your long-term success. Third is, put time into planning. Kailangan may plano ka. Hindi pwedeng pupunta ka lang sa gera or uumpisahan mo lang, sasabihin mo lang sa sarili mo na these are the things that I want to change in myself. Pero wala ka namang plano. Again, ang sabi ko kanina, actually anytime, 'di ba? Pwede tayong gumawa ng mga pagbabago sa sarili natin. But what's important is for us to be ready. Kailangan ready tayo. At paano tayo magiging ready? We have to have a plan. So sabi nga nila, 'di ba, failing to plan is preparing to fail. Kung wala kang plano on how to achieve your goals, kung wala kang concrete actions na gagawin, okay, hindi mo talaga maa-achieve yung mga goals mo for this 2021. So aside from listing down your goals, you also have to list down your plans. Use your notebook, use your iPad, use your laptop, use your journals. Write down your plan. In each area, personal, school, family, and community, you have or you need to have a plan. And also, we have to be smart and specific with our goals. So kasama yun sa plano natin that our goals is specific. Hindi pwede na yung goal mo is maging top achiever lang. Okay? Kailangan specific. Anong grade ba yung kailangan mo para maging top achiever ka? Anong grade per quiz and per subject and per PETA ang kailangan mong makuha para maging top achiever ka? As much as possible, you have to be specific. Nandoon yung grades, nandun yung grades mo, nandun ilang oras kang mag-aaral, ilang oras yung iaalat mo for your studying, and ano yung mga gagawin mo to have more points. You have to be specific with your goals and you have to be specific on your plans on how to achieve them. And also, you have to monitor your progress. Kailangan meron kang plano at meron kang timetable. For example, for this month of January, ano yung small step or small goal na gusto mong i-achieve? And that small goal will lead to your big goal. So, kailangan per month. Okay, kaya nga yung iba, hindi nila talaga na-achieve yung New Year's resolutions nila. Kasi hindi time-bound ang kanilang goal. Lagi na lang nauusog, nauurong, hanggat hindi na nila nagagawa yung New Year's resolution nila. In a year, we have 12 months. So, pag wala tayong schedule, pag hindi time-bound ang ating mga goals, talagang aabot tayo ng December na hindi natin nagagawa ang ating mga goals. So please, be specific with your goals and be specific with your plans. Number 4, talk about your goals and your achievements. So it's very important to have solid support system. Kailangan natin ng mga friends, kailangan natin ng families, kailangan natin ng ating mga teachers and our loved ones and all our significant persons in our lives para suportahan tayo sa ating mga goals. 'Di ba? Kaya nga may tinatawag na body system kasi mas madaling gawin ang mga bagay-bagay kapag hindi tayo nag-iisa. And also, kapag meron tayong nasisharean ng ating mga goals, ng ating mga achievements, and most importantly, our struggles, 'di ba? Mas nagiging magaan at mas nagiging madali 'yon para sa atin. Our friends and our family can also make us more motivated, 'di ba? Yung mga compliments nila sa iyo, yung mga words of affirmations na ibinibigay nila sa iyo, that can be a source of motivation for you to go further and to move forward. And another tip, join a group na with the same passion as you or with the same goals as you. Share ko lang sa inyo, my dear Sacramentians, for this year, one of my intentions or one of my resolutions is to become more creative. And isa sa mga small steps ko is to be creative in my journal. And so, nag-join ako ng mga groups sa Facebook na nagka-calligraphy, who do creative journaling. Sa ganung group, mas namomotivate ako, mas nai-inspire ako, at mas natututo ako dun sa mga nababasa ko doon. Dahil parehas kayo ng goal, ayan, mas matututo ka sa kanila at mas mai-inspire ka to achieve your goals. Lastly, number 5, think of this as a process. So, this is your own journey of self-development. Kung naalala nyo, di ba, palagi kong sinasabi, hindi naman nakukuha ang mga bagay-bagay ng madalian. So, this New Year's resolutions will not be achievable overnight. Okay? Hindi pagkatapos ng January, payat na tayo. Or hindi pagkatapos ng January, top achiever na tayo. Or hindi pagkatapos ng January, creative na tayo, magaling na tayo mag-swimming, or magaling na tayo sa mga hinahangad natin. 'Di ba? This is a process. So when we say process, talagang kikilos tayo, and also there would be struggles along the way. There would be difficulties, and we have to expect that. We have to think na hindi lahat will go according to our plan. We have to expect that there would be changes and there would be difficulties. Pero dahil nga may plano tayo at dahil naniniwala tayo na sa ating mga sarili, naniniwala tayo sa ating mga goals, 'di ba? We have to stick on our goals. And you also have to motivate yourself. You have to find sources of inspiration. Okay? Kailangan kahit ikaw naniniwala ka sa sarili mo at naniniwala ka na kaya mong gawin yung mga sinet mong goals para sa sarili mo. So don't view your struggles as failure. So, hindi porket nag-struggle ka or nahirapan ka or nag-relapse ka, bumalik ka sa dati mong habits, failure na yon. So, ayaw mo na agad. View those relapses as learning opportunities, 'di ba? Pag-isipan mo, bakit nga ba nabalik ka sa dating habits, 'di ba? Ano ba yung mga nag-trigger, 'di ba? It's also self-reflection, and it will make you more self-aware. That is also very important. So, lagi lang nating tatandaan, anything worth having is worth fighting for. So, again, that's my 5 tips or 5 reminders for you. Personalize your goals. Start with small steps. Put time into planning. Talk about your goals and achievements. And think of this as a process. So in the end, my dear Sacramentians, having New Year's resolutions or having goals or intentions is not really about the when, okay? But it's more about the what and the why. 'Di ba? When we say what, ano ba yung mga pinapangarap mo? Ano ba yung mga gusto mo mangyari? At ano ba yung mga goals mo? And the why is bakit mo nga ba ginagawa yon? Bakit mo nga ba hinahangad yon? Ano ba yung kabutihan na maidudulot sa iyo yun? You have to know your what and you have to know your why. Minsan kasi we are focused on the when. 'Di ba? Kailan natin gagawin? Is it the right timing? But minsan we just have to find the goals and the process that will fit us. That will make us successful. And panghuli na, I just would like to share with you one of the quotes, okay, words of affirmations na dala-dala ko for this 2021. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, I would like this quote or mantra to stay with me all throughout this year. Kahit ano pang mangyari, ano man ang dalhin ng 2021, ito yung panghahawakan ko. And this is my mantra for 2021. Difficult doesn't mean impossible. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. So now, my dear Sacramentians, what are your New Year's resolutions? What are your intentions? And what are the things that you want to improve on yourself? Sana we can all have the courage and the excellence to pursue them. So that's it. Thank you very much, my dear Sacramentians. I hope you learned a lot and I hope you enjoy this short webinar. If ever you have any questions or you have any concerns, you want to talk to me, you want to schedule a counseling session, email me at bscsguidance2014@gmail.com or like us in our Facebook page and send us a message. So that's it. Thank you very much.